Are you trying to give me a heart attack up there?
Oh, I'm trying to build your tea studio.
Oh.
What's it look like anyway?
Looks like...
What, is this not your cup of tea?
You're funny. Too bad
I'm just hanging out up here.
Yeah. Drinking tea.
I found that it's easier to do it from up here than on my ladder.
Okay.
I like it better this way.
Yeah.
You could say I'm laying down on the job if you want. Because I kind of am.
You're so punny this morning.
What are you doing?
I'm planting basil.
Huh?
I'm planting basil.
Planting basil?
Thai basil, Italian basil, purple basil.
You doing that standing up or laying down?
In between.
In between. Huh.
I better let you back at it.
I'm glad for a rest.
Quite the sunroof. Good morning from down on the farm. We're planting our little baby plants from the greenhouse into the crop garden today, and I thought I'd take you along and show you what we're up to. You can see here some tomatoes. We have those transplanted already. We have 4 rows of tomatoes. The first row here, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. We have 2 rows of Manitoba tomatoes. They're like a slicing tomato, an heirloom variety. We have 2 rows of Roma tomatoes. That's a paste tomato, and we use those to dehydrate, and then we turn them into pasta sauce. And our goal is to have a year's supply. We did not quite make it. There's our lovely neighborhood fire station. We're in a rural area, and even in this day and age, they still use that alarm to call in all the volunteers. Anyway, so we ran out of Romas this year. We didn't make it, and we're buying pasta sauce. So this year, we're planting more, and hopefully we will make it through the year. If you want to check out our recipe for dehydrated tomato sauce, we will put a card up above for that video. Amongst our tomato plants, we're also planting basil because it's a good companion. It helps keeps the bugs down, and tomatoes love basil, and they go good together too. So that is what we're planting today. Over here are peppers. I think those are cayenne peppers. We're probably not putting those out quite yet, but we're using our Elliot Coleman box and our blocking, and I'll link those videos at the end of this video. And these are doing fantastic in here. Look at this crazy purple basil. This was not planted that long ago. And this soil block mix has some worm castings in it, and it did fantastic over everything else. So I'd highly recommend using that as your compost mix if you're using Elliot Coleman's mix. If you're wondering what this blue tarp is about, we are covering the garden that we're not planting in yet in hopes that any weed seed that's in there sprouts up under the heat, and then the tarp will prevent the light from getting through, and so the weed seed will sprout and then it'll die and hopefully keep down the weeds. Right now it looks like a blue ocean in our yard. Special delivery. So we are going to get these out of here and plant them in the holes I already dug in the tomatoes. and move on to our next project. There we go, we got that side done. Now we gotta do the other side. The basil is planted and we're gonna go move the water. I have the system set up where we have a drip line down each one of the rows, but we have to move the hose down each one, and so like every hour we're moving hose, and instead of having 7 rows last year, we have, I don't know how many, like 20 rows of line. So not the best irrigation plan, but it's working, and when we get the mulch on there, that'll help keep the need to water down. So we're gonna move our line. Here's where our hose is hooked up to our first line, and this line actually has 2 connected together. First, up the hill, we have to go turn the water off. Otherwise it could be, I don't know, it might be entertaining for you if I unplug the hose while it's still on. I don't think I'll do that though. Go down here. Righty tighty. Righty tighty. No lefty loosey yet. Okay. Time to go back up the hill and turn the water on. Lefty loosey.